Sorry, I'm just looking at them, just cuddling the dog. Hey, everybody, how are you doing? Hope everyone is all okay. Thank you for joining us. It's a little quiz-a-rooney that we do every single Thursday night, almost every Thursday night, probably 48 weeks out of 52, maybe 50 out of 52. It's on a Thursday night. It's after the live draw. It's around 20 past, 9:30, around that sort of time. And we give you a chance to watch, join in, and it's all about the comments. So it's commenting the answers as best you can. You can either comment the actual answer or you can comment 1 to 4 because it is multiple choice. And you can win up to £50 cash on Sunday night when we do the draw on it. And if you don't win the £50 cash, you've still got a chance of winning £5 website credit for nothing. You're playing for nothing. You're just playing against yourselves. Doesn't matter if you get them all right. Doesn't matter if you get them all wrong. No one cares. Hey, Julie, hey, Zoe, that was very quick. I know we try. So there we go. Lisa, Leanne, people, I'm not explaining why people call me G-Dog. That's just crazy. Did Mrs. Guy see my post? I love my positive sunflower. It's cute. You did see the post, didn't you? Yeah, she did see the post. Yeah, she did. Yeah, because she got one. Yeah, because that's what it is. Demi, hello. All good stuff. Where's Charlie? It's all I get. Not I, Guy. How you doing? Where's Charlie? Right. Easy. Are you coming to sit on my knee, Grumpy? He's needs a groom. He's getting a groom next Wednesday, so his fur is like this on his eyes, so it looks like he's winking. Here he is. Oh! Right, go on. Sit yourself down. I know. Just look at the don't lick me. Just look at everyone who wants to see how you are. There you go. I know. Yeah, he's going for his little run tomorrow, and then he's going out on a big walk on Saturday, aren't you? Because we're taking people out on a walk, and now, so we're doing that. Taking them out for a walk, and then what are we doing after that? We're gonna have a groom on Wednesday. We are. So there we go. That's it. So that's where he is. He is so handsome. He is. Isn't he so handsome? He really is, though. Yeah, this bit of fur in his eye, that's obviously getting cut. It's actually starting to grow over. He's struggling to see things. He sits at the. I'm a little bit obsessed with the. It's walking up to. Oh yeah, you're from around here, aren't you? Yeah, no, we're not going. We're going to Bent's Garden. You'll know Bent's Garden Centre if you know around here. We're going there. There's a little nature walk there, so we're taking him there. Yeah. So he's what? Oh, he wants to get down. Sorry, that was it. Very brief today. Yeah, he's been misery. There you are. So no, it was all good. So he's off for his little groom. But I'm a little bit obsessed with hedgehogs. I just love them. Absolutely love them. Just think they're amazing. And there's one that kind of sort of lives in our garden now this year. It doesn't normally happen, but we've seen it a few times. And obviously every night, genuinely, we've got French doors and he's sat just watching, waiting for the light to come on. We've got like the security light and it's in the back garden. When the security light comes on, he's like this because he expects to see the hedgehog because the hedgehog sets it off. And he loves it. He goes to it and he's like that. And he's like, he doesn't go too close. He hasn't got fleas and all that. He's defleed and all that kind of stuff. But I'm always like, no, come away because he's scaring it, whatever. But he's just like, what's that, But no, it's, he's on hedgehog watch every night. Loves it. You got a cockapoo called Loki. Nice. There we go. Yeah, albino hedgehog. Yeah, Zoe, whack the picture of your friend's albino hedgehog on the group so I can have a look. Excellent. I'm going for a walk tomorrow to find some bluebells. Yeah, where were we with those bluebells the other day? Like just thousands of them. Up in Rivington. Anyone knows Rivington, Bolton way? Just loads because they're protected, aren't they? Absolutely loads. Like fields and fields. I'm thinking very plentiful. There we are. So yeah, you'll see him after his groom because his groom's on the Wednesday. So obviously we've got the draw on the Thursday. So yeah, he'll be freshly groomed because he's looking a bit ratty at the moment. To be honest with you. So there you are. But all good. So yeah, we've got the quiz. 15 questions today. 15 questions general knowledge. 5 specialist subjects on fast food. Just various fast food questions and facts and stuff. Obviously, we've got the draw tomorrow. It's on the Facebook group page where you can win a free pizza. And then we've got the live draws on Sunday night as well. Some big ones where you can win some big cash as well. Lots and lots of instant wins on that. And obviously, Abby will be doing her thing. And that's not getting gagged, just in case anyone knows, over the weekend with games and all the gubbins. So yeah, we get all that sorted. We've hopefully got something very exciting. next week going live, which is massive bonus for anyone who buys a ticket. It is a massive bonus. We're going to be doing that very shortly. You know what it is. Don't pretend you don't. We had a conversation about it yesterday. I'm not telling you. Question number 1. In 2006, which actor released a Grammy-nominated album titled Agoraphobic Cowboy? Was it Rick Moranis, Jeff Bridges, Charlie Sheen, or Bruce Willis? 2006, which actor released a Grammy-nominated album titled Agoraphobic Cowboy? Rick Moranis, Jeff Bridges, Charlie Sheen, Bruce Willis. Genuinely, I only did this as well. I've been really mad busy all week. So normally I do the quiz quite handy. So I'm going to be doing it Tuesday or Wednesday. So I can change a bit tomorrow and change a bit. I thought, well, I've listened to this album. Not a chance to. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. Rick Moranis, Jeff Bridges, Charlie Sheen, Bruce Willis. So there you go. What happened to fast food? It is fast food. Fast food is the last 5 questions. It's not all about fast food. That would be crazy. 15 general knowledge questions, 5 specialist subjects at the end are fast food this week. Every single week they change. Rick Moranis, yes, Agoraphobic Cow. Rick Moranis from the movie. Just give us one he's been in. Where he's little. That's the one. Honey, I showed the kids. There we go. That'll do. And Ghostbusters. Hey, you're on it today. Ghostbusters. Yeah, Ghostbusters 2. Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. Sequels to both of them. He's in them. My cousin, not my cousin Vinny. My Blue Heaven. Seen that? Okay. He's in that. It's very good. Right, there we go. Question number 1. Question number 2. Moving on. With a top speed of 1.5 miles per hour, what is the world's slowest fish? A sunfish, a starfish, a seahorse, a blobfish. Top speed of 1.5 miles an hour. What is the world's slowest fish? There you go. Can everyone vote Harry Potter next week or I'm leaving? I have done Harry Potter once. I did it a few months ago. There we are. But yeah, so there we are. Top speed of 1.5 miles an hour. What's the world's slowest fish? There we go. Sunfish, starfish, seahorse, blobfish. Blobfish, maybe. Blobfish are weird. Honestly, Google blobfish. In fact, don't. Honestly, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's in my head now. You've seen a blobfish. You've seen a blobfish? Oh, and Yella was obsessed with them when she was really little. What's top speed of 1.5 miles an hour? What is the world's slowest fish? A sunfish, a starfish, a seahorse, or a blobfish? Yes, a seahorse. I would have said blobfish because they barely move. Yeah. So, do they have? Do they blatter their eyelids as well? Brilliant. Seahorse, yes, is indeed. You have a blobfish, Teddy. Excellent. There we go. All good stuff. So yeah, seahorse. They are the slowest fish. So yeah, if you have a racing, I reckon I could beat one of those in a swimming race. You reckon? Yeah. Seahorse, all good. Right. Question number 3. Which U.S. state is known as the Golden State? Texas, Nevada, Florida, or California? Which U.S. state is known as the Golden State? Texas, Nevada, Florida, or California? I'm a blob human. Yeah, I was at an aquarium 2 weeks ago and read the info on a seahorse. You just knew this was coming up. That's what it was. There we are. So yeah, which U.S. state is known as the Golden State? Texas, Nevada, Florida, or California? Have you ever been to any of those places? Yes, you have. Texas, Nevada, Florida, or California? Which U.S. state is known as the Golden State? We have had this. We might have had this question before. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? So yeah, Texas, Nevada, Florida, or California? It is California. Texas is known as the Lone Star State. There we go. Yeah. Florida. What's Florida known as? I know what New Jersey is. New Jersey is the Garden State. I know that. The Disney State's definitely not that. Yeah, I used to know what Nevada was as well. Can't remember. Come on. I don't. Maybe. Yeah, it could be the Sunshine State. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, no, Texas is the Lone Star State. That's all I know. Yes, the US state is known as Golden State. It is California. A blobfish race for a game. We can do a fish race, not a blobfish race. What does a campanologist do? Rings church bells, repairs and maintains clock towers, designs and builds wind instruments, or collects and studies vintage garments. So what does a campanologist do? Does a campanologist ring church bells, repair and maintain clock towers, design and build wind instruments, and collect and study vintage garments? They do one of those things. What is it? Let's guess. There we are. Sometimes Florida, there you go. Yes. All good, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what Nevada is. The gambling state? No, it won't be that. There we are. But yes, there we are. The desert. It could be the desert state or something. No, maybe Arizona, actually. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. There we are. My ex looks like hey, not very funny, Zoe. That says a lot more about you than your ex. Rings church bells. Yeah, did you not know that? I knew that. I don't know how I knew that, but I did actually know that one. Yeah, campanologist rings church bells. Because I just remember it being weird. So what's weird? A campanologist. What? Where does it even come? It must be Latin or something, mustn't it? There we are. I thought they went camping. Well, exactly. There you are. How's Charlie? He's fine. He's over there, apparently. He's on the lookout for hedgehogs again, I think. There we are. So that is question number 4. Question number 5. What colour is sloe gin? That's sloe gin. I had a friend of mine who used to make sloe gin. Used to have bottles all around the house, just filled with sloes. That's what they called the fruit. And they have to like 12 months or something. You have them all and then pill. Oh, this one's ready now. God, they're strong as well. I don't even drink, and even the smell used to knock me sick. What colour is sloe gin? Is it red, purple, green, or blue? Last 5 this week. Our last 5 specialist subjects are fast food. All fast food. What colour is sloe gin? Red, purple, green, or is it blue? What are you going for on this? So red, purple, green, or I can't drink. I get abusive. Red, purple, green, or blue. I remember that. I used to hang around with the guy when I was in my university days in my youth, and he always used to get really. He was honestly most placid, nicest, polite guy. Couple of drinks in him, he was like it was like Danny Dyer, you know what I mean? Like proper aggressive, and all of a sudden you'd find yourself head to head with like 4 lads trying to calm them down because he'd said something and wound them up, and he was nowhere to be found. And we were all like, "Now, come on, we know he's an idiot. Just you know what I mean? Chill out." I was thinking, where is he? Start these fights and go. No, we're not going out anymore. That's it. There we go. So yes, question number 6. What does the C stand for? In the equation, E equals mc squared. The volume of mass, the speed of sound, the speed of light, conundrum. Let's go play, let the speed of sound show you where it all began. I don't drink because I cry. Or just like one pint, that's it, blubbing everywhere. What C does stand for in the question? E equals mc squared. The volume of mass, the speed of sound, the speed of light, or conundrum. What does the C stand for in E equals mc squared? Einstein's theory of relativity. Not gravity. That's Newton's law of gravity. Einstein's theory of relativity. 2 different laws. I'll explain it to you once again. Yeah. Okay. So energy, E is energy, equals M, which stands for mass. Yeah. Not the church thing. Yeah. Times the square of the speed of light. That's what energy is. That's how he worked it out. No, that's what it means. Energy. So the energy created is the same as the mass times the square of the speed of light. That is energy. That's the theory of relativity. Speed of light is indeed the right answer. There you are. Right. One sip, and it's like I've been watching PS. I love you. That's actually very funny. Question number 7. Who plays the broken-hearted widower in the 2003 movie Love Actually? Liam Neeson, John Travolta, Colin Firth, or Alan Rickman? Are you happy with that answer?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know, I think I might have put the answer wrong on the quiz. I know it is. I know it is. I think I might have put it wrong on the quiz. I think I might have put them in the wrong order. I might not have done. We'll find out in a minute. Love Actually. Who plays a broken-hearted widow in the 2003 movie Love Actually? Yeah, there we are. It's yeah, oh, good, right. Is it Liam Neeson, John Travolta, Colin Firth, Alan Rickman? So yeah, Alan Rickman, uncharacteristically bad in the film. Colin Firth, no, but uncharacteristically bad. You know what I mean? Because he's not, you know what I mean? When he's not supposed to be playing about it. Colin Firth, John Travolta, not in the film, not in the film. John Travolta, Liam Neeson, yes, he had. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, Liam Neeson. It was before that movie was made. Before he found his particular set of skills. I'll never forgive Alan Rickman. Were you crying? Did you have a couple of drinks when you were watching it? Were you in tears? Who plays a broken hearted widower? 2003 film, Love Actually. No way, it was Liam Neeson. Yeah. Which of the following is not a type of hat? All right, question number 8. This is not a type of hat. A trapper, a paplumper, a chapala, a boonie. What is not a hat? Which one of these is not a hat? So if you were to go into a hat, go into the Mad Hat, go into Alice in Wonderland, and you say, go to the Mad Hatter, I would like one of these. He would be able to do all of these apart from one: the trapper, the paplumper, the chapala, or the boonie. One of these is not a type of hat. Which one is it? There you go. Yes, which of the following is not a type of hat? So you're looking at it going, trapper, now I know 2 of these are hats, so it would have been a 50-50 guess for me. Yeah, I know 2 of these are definitely hats. So I knew that a trapper was a hat, and I knew a chapala was a hat, but I did not know the other 2, because boonie, I'm thinking, is that just beanie, but not? So it would have been, yeah, but paplumper is not a hat. There we are. So it's all good. Yeah, paplumper, not a hat. It is quite a funny word, but not a hat. If it was which one of these is not a funny word, that would not be the answer. All right. Okay, moving on. Question. Then can we start again? They do sell like Mexican dishes. Yeah, 2 trappers, a boonie, a paplumper, and you're having a chapala? Yeah, I'll have one of them. Every odd number contains which letter? Every odd number contains which letter? Now, you don't tell me you don't understand this. Every odd number contains which letter? Y, T, O, or E? I cried today because I was tired and I was sober. Right, here we are. Y, T, O, E. Don't forget, it's not about getting them all right. Do not get disheartened. I've not got any of these right. As long as you commented, that your comments can still win you money, and they can still win you £5. We don't care whether you get them all right or all wrong. It is not about getting them all right or getting them all wrong. It's about learning stuff. If you get 0, but you learn 20 facts today, surely that's a good day. And if that 0 and those comments win you some money on Sunday, surely that's a good day as well. So don't worry about it. It is all good. Every odd number contains which letter? Alex, stop playing. You can't win. Alex is on. Yes, E. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, etc. There we are. So yeah, E is the right answer. Alex can play, but you can't win anything, but he can play. He's quite crap. I get them right when I'm delayed. I've only got 2 right, but I love playing. But it doesn't matter. Money gets all good, and it's all good. Can't remember them by morning, says Sally. Yes, yeah. All these facts you're learning. What did you learn on the quiz last night? Can't remember. There we are. So yes. That's why I love quizzes. You do. That's what it's all about. I love doing them because of that reason. What type of fruit is depicted on top of the men's singles trophy at Wimbledon? Watermelon, strawberry, pineapple, grapes. What type of fruit is depicted on top of the men's singles trophy at Wimbledon? The watermelon, the strawberry, the pineapple, or the grapes? There we are. I think maybe the easiest question I've done. There you go. There we are. Can you picture this? You can picture it. You know what it looks like. Not necessarily. Could be a massive watermelon. I don't know. Yeah, there we are. So watermelon, strawberry, pineapple, or grapes. What type of fruit is depicted on top of the men's singles trophy at Wimbledon? Watermelon, strawberry, pineapple, or grapes. What are you going for on this one? It's a pineapple. There you are. So, first 10 questions. How are you all doing? How are you doing? Mrs. Guy has got 9 out of 10 so far. How many of them are guesses? 9. You knew one. Okay. 8 guesses and a 1 knowledge. Yeah, 9 out of 10. There we are. Now you see the thing is you're under pressure for the final 10 now. Oh, you don't even care. All right, fair enough. That's good. Right, pineapple. Yes, is the right answer. There we go. Okay, moving on. Question number 11. What is the most conductive metal on the periodic table? So Google's new AI has picked that up and is trying to answer it themselves. What is the most conductive metal on the periodic table? Titanium. I am titanium. Silver, gold. Always believing. So, which song hasn't been made into a song? Titanium, silver, gold, or copper? Most conductive metal on the periodic table. What are you going for on this? I didn't know this, and I picked the same one as you. It's wrong. Yeah, I would have said that. I think genuinely would have said that. Yes, it is. Yeah. I didn't know that. Conductive means it conducts electricity really, really well. So if you want to put electricity from a generator to a product, and it needs to go from the generator to the product. So obviously the way it gets there, the quickest way, the most efficient way, the more conductive the metal is, and it's silver. There we are, which I didn't know. Copper is they're all conductive. They're all quite conductive, but silver is the most conductive. I.e., silver takes the shortest amount of energy. It's the most efficient way of getting from point A to point B. So there we are. So silver. Say again. Relativity. Yes, exactly. Silver is indeed the right answer. There we go. Most conductive metal on the periodic table. Believe it or not. Fabulous. All right. So, shite. Question number 12. What is a collective name for a group of cats? We had wild cats last week. We've gone for cats this week. Just actual, ordinary, domestic household cats. A flubble of cats. A cult of cats. A clouder of cats. A ball of cats. All right. Okay. Yeah, don't touch metal when there's electricity on it. No, don't do that now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you just quiz on your own, or was you ever with anybody? No, just do them on my own. Just make them on my own. Yeah. Well, yeah. What do you mean without them? Yeah. Do you mean yeah? No, just make them on my own. You know, the own little thing. I like it. That's flubble, cult, clouder, or ball. What you got? A ball of cats, a clouder of cats, a cult of cats, and a flubble of cats. Flubble of cats would be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's not that. I can tell you that now. Flubble of cats, a cult of cats, a clouder of cats, a ball of cats, a nightmare, according to Zoe, of cats. Love the word flubble. Says, I know, flubble is a great word. It's a clouder. I know, there you go. A clouder of cats. There are other actually names for collections of cats. There's various other names. There's like three or four of them, but none of them are that. So that's it. There we are. All good stuff. There we go. Oh, he's got a trial for a job tomorrow. Good luck. It'll be fine. It's always daunting when that happens, but finishes quickly. You'll be like, yeah, do you know what? I did okay. It's all good. Clicked in for a group of cats. There we are. Clouder of cats. Right. Which of these is a variety of apple? A tidbit, a heavenly pizzazz, a crisp vermilion, or an ambrosia. So which of these is a variety of apple? So if you want an apple and you go into a very, very specialist apple shop, of which I'm sure there are loads dotted around the countryside, you can order a tidbit, a heavenly pizzazz, a crisp vermilion, or an ambrosia. But the shopkeeper will only be able to give you one and will look quizzically at you if you order any of the other three. So which of these is a variety of apple? What are you going for on this one? Ambrosia, crisp vermilion, heavenly pizzazz, tidbit. Now, all of these should be a variety of apple. So if there are any sort of apple breeders, apple creators, growers. No, when they mesh them together, when they sow the seeds, they put a seed in one and a seed in the other, and never mind. I would have said crisp vermilion. I like that. I'm going to call the character in my next novel that. Ambrosia is custard, but is also a variety of apple. Yes, ambrosia. Heavenly pizzazz, nobody picked. What a great name. That would be for an apple. Yeah, ambrosia is indeed the right answer. There you go. Ambrosia. Yes. Okay. Right. Question 14, moving on. I don't know this question, but you guys might. Les, Janice, Toya. Who's missing? Sarah, Michelle, Marie, or Leanne? Les Janice Toya, who's that? How do you know this? And yeah, clearly my mic can pick that up, but how do you know it? When? Like in the night? Are they still together? That's what I thought. All right, okay. Les Janice Toya. Who's missing? Sarah, Michelle, Gella. No, Sarah, Michelle, Marie, or Leanne. So who's missing out there? I had a clue. I had a clue on this. Not a clue. Never watched it in my life. Yeah, I've heard of that, but you know, that's like saying, have you heard of the name of the show? You know, everybody knows, but yeah, well, for Corrie fans, there you are. So yeah, I've heard of Les Battersby, but I wouldn't know. I'll put it this way: I couldn't pick his face out of a lineup. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Leanne, yes, Leanne Battersby, apparently, according to science. Okay, there we are. Cried my eyes out. I go, why is everyone in tears constantly? What's going on? Because she watches the omnibus while you're out. All right, yeah, so there we are. Battersby's all good, right? Leanne, yes, is the missing one out of that. Okay, right. What is Ozzy Osbourne's real name? Stephen John Gary Barry. What is Ozzy Osbourne's real name? That's a really bad Ozzy Osbourne impression, that one. What is Ozzy Osbourne's real name? Stephen John Gary or Barry? There you go. Huh? You'd like it to be that. Okay, it might be that. I don't know. Stephen John Gary or Barry. What is Ozzy Osbourne's real name? There you have it. Yeah. Bazza, Gaza, Stevie, or John Boy? Steve? Johnny. Yeah, it has to be, wouldn't it? There you are. Yes. No, his name ain't Ozzy. No. Ozzy Osbourne's real name, Stephen John Gary or Barry. Okay. All right, there we go. What are you having on this? It's not Barry, it's John. Yeah, sorry, everyone. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne's real name is John. I know. There you are. Hey? He doesn't look like a John, does he? But yeah, that is his real name. Right, 5 specialist subject questions now, all about fast food and varieties of fast food and fast food restaurants and fast food services and blah, blah, blah. Lots of different ones. You're not expected really to know the answers. These are mainly facts that I have dug up. I've mainly dug up off Tinterweb. And yeah, you can go, oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of what this is about. That's what this is all about. What year did Deliveroo make its first delivery? 2016, 2015, 2014, 2013. Fun fact about Deliveroo, the guy who owns Deliveroo did the first delivery. Yeah, you are. So yeah. Okay. 2016, 2015, 2014, 2013. Oh, Jesus, this is where you can tell when I'm fat. You get all this right. I know all this. Yeah, 2016, 2015, 2014, or 2013. Deliveroo made its first delivery. There you go. 16, 15, 14, or 13. There we are. 2016, 2015, 2014, or 2013. What year did Deliveroo make its first delivery? It is 2013. Okay. Right. The next question is about KFC. So, fun fact about KFC. We didn't know in this country it was called KFC. It was always called Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yes, it was. And I had a friend of mine whose sister used to work for Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he called it KFC. And I was like, what's KFC? He's like, oh, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. They all call it KFC there. I'm like, oh, right. Okay, fine. And when they rebranded and they changed all the names to KFC, do you know why they did it? I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, before KFC, what, not hat, was Colonel Sanders a colonel in? Was he a colonel in the Navy? Was he not a colonel at all, i.e. he wasn't a colonel? Was he a colonel in the Army, or was he a colonel in the Air Force? So before KFC, what was Colonel Sanders a colonel in? The Navy, he wasn't a colonel, the Army, or the Air Force? What? You got a fact about KFC? Go for it. That is what they have for Christmas dinner in Japan. But the reason why they rebranded from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC was because the state of Kentucky put a levy on the fact that they were using Kentucky. So every time they had to use Kentucky, they had to pay a fee or a fine to the state of Kentucky. So they went, all right, we're just going to call it KFC, and they got away with paying the. Everyone knows Kentucky Fried Chicken, but they got away with paying the fine to the Kentucky whatever. But yes, he wasn't. He was in the army. He fought in the war, but he was not a colonel. He was only, I think he was only the rank of private or something, but he was actually in the army. Colonel Sanders, there we go. And who famous, well, you might not know this, but who famously worked for Colonel Sanders? No, Dave Thingy, who created Wendy's. Yeah. All right, question. Walt Disney. I mean, what? Question number 18. All right, I love KFC gravy. I got a fact about KFC gravy as well. A woman in the US won $100,000 in compensation from McDonald's after finding what in her meal? A mouse, a finger, a condom, a chicken head. You saw it, but you were there. You were that woman. Oh, okay. Yeah, the fact about KFC, Colonel Sanders, when he sold up, because he sold the whole thing, they changed the recipe of the gravy, and he absolutely hated it. He said it was the worst thing ever. He said if he'd known they were going to change it, he wouldn't have sold the company. He absolutely hated the KFC gravy, and everyone loves it. Yeah, true story. One in the US, $100,000 in compensation from McDonald's for finding what in her meal? A mouse, a finger, a condom, a chicken head. Okay, another fun fact. All of these have been found in fast food meals. Every single one of them. Only one was planted. The answer is a chicken head.
I saw it.
You saw it on the internet. Well, that is true. That's out. But one of these was planted. Which one was it? It's a bonus question. You don't get anything else for that. No, just say.
Oh, really?
No, a condom was found in a meal, in a fast food meal. A finger, yeah. Somebody had their finger cut off, kept it, not deliberately, but put it in and complained, trying to take them to court, and they discovered they discovered that it was planted. Okay, which of these has never been available at McDonald's? McSpaghetti, McRib, McLam, mashed potato beef burger. Which of these has never been available? Not necessarily in the UK, not necessarily in the US, but worldwide. There are various things that have been all in McDonald's. Lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff that has been all around in McDonald's and you know whatever that you can have. There's a lobster roll. They used to do lobster rolls in the US. They do what is it? McShrimp in Japan. I think is that still available? I think you can still get that. So there's loads and loads of stuff all over the world that is available in McDonald's that's not necessarily available in McDonald's in the US or in the UK or in Canada. It's all in different ones. But one of these has never been available at all. McSpaghetti, McRib, McLam, or mashed potato beef burger? No, just mashed potato beef burger. I'm not saying anything. One of these. It's McLam. Yeah, McSpaghetti was available in the 1970s. No, in the US. In the 1970s, but very, very, literally for like a month. Massive campaign, but everyone hated it. And they took it off sale almost immediately. They put it on, took it off sale within, I think it was within a month or something. But yeah, you get McSpaghetti. Obviously, McRib has been available, whatever. Mashed potato beef burger was available. It was not mashed potato beef burger. That was not what it was called. But McLam, never been on the menu. And what is the most popular fast food chain in the UK in Q1 of 2025? Where we are now. Q1, yes. So there we are. That's what it is. So, what is the most popular fast food chain in the UK? McDonald's, Greggs, Domino's, or Costa? These are the top four, obviously. So yeah, there you go. Can you guys remember when mincemeat was what? What was that? I missed that. No, it might not have bobbed up on yours. It might have bobbed up on mine earlier. Oh, there it is. Was classed as horse meat and everyone didn't want to eat it. Yeah, Findus crispy pancakes, wasn't it? Yeah, remember that? What is the most popular fast food chain in the UK? Is it McDonald's, Greggs, Domino's, or Costa? What are you going to go on this? These are the top four in the UK. So at number 4, Domino's, correct. At number 3, no. Yes, McDonald's at number 3, Costa is at number 2, and Greg's is at number 1. Believe it or not. So McDonald's isn't even 1 or 2. It's Greg. She's swearing at Greg's now. Yeah, Greg's followed by Costa, followed by McDonald's, followed by Domino's. That is apparently the order of the most popular fast food chains in the UK in Q1 of 2025. I don't work for Greg's. I'm just doing the thing. That's all I'm doing. Right, question number 20. Well done, everybody. Okay, Laura, Dan, Sally, and Jessica, Zoe, Julie, Emma, Moni, Debbie, Chloe, Megan, Karen, Emily, Georgia, Ellie, Allison, Rosie. What'd you get? 13, Mrs. Guy was on. So basically, after boasting and being all the big I am for the first 10 questions, getting 9 of them right, she only managed 4 on the last 10. What? You're nearly on the leaderboard, but not quite. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter about that. Ignore the scores. It's rubbish. It's all about the comments. So thank you for commenting. And somebody is going to win £50 on Sunday night. And we're going to get some website credit out there as well. All good stuff. Nice one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you very, very soon. See you tomorrow, 1 o'clock on not on the main page, on the group page. And you can win a free pizza because I'm sure everyone's hungry after that fast food quiz. Greg's please tomorrow, apparently. Oh, what we're doing for the thing. All right. Thanks. See you later. Bye.